I've seen this comment now a couple of times in the chat. Wolf warrior diplomacy seems to ensure that trust will never happen. And isn't the point of diplomacy to create trust?
It's a great point, and it's really crucial actually, because the when I talk to US practitioners of diplomacy, they talk about it as this kind of performance art where you take a relatively well defined set of talking points from your own side, and you look at the person who's sitting opposite you in the room, and you think about everything that your career has taught you about that person's culture and history, and the intangible mood in the room, and everything that might need to be massaged and finessed in order to make that talking point your government has given you persuasive. And it's a really incredibly difficult skill, and something that takes decades to master and pull off. And Chinese diplomats, when it comes to ability and education and skill, I think are up there with most people, but they have this incredible handicap, which is that they constantly have to think about how their messaging is going to be judged in Beijing. And if they deviate too far from talking points that Xi Jinping has delivered, will that suggest that they're not loyal enough to Xi, or not loyal enough to the Communist Party? And that kind of constant need to look over their shoulders, I think, hampers their ability to be persuasive, and it really hampers their ability to win trust. So there's that kind of talking points thing, and there's also this real struggle that they have with building truly close personal relationships. And it's a strange thing, because if you spend much time in Beijing, you'll be constantly told by people, oh, you're an old friend and we've known each other for years and whatever, but your personal relationship with these people really is very, very mediated by the party state. And I talked to US and European officials who spent decades dealing with Chinese interlocutors and couldn't name a single true friend from Chinese officialdom from that time. And I think that does makes it hard to persuade, and it makes it hard to win trust.